And we're live, baby. Best Ball Barbecue, day number 5, consecutive stream.
Let's actually put it on the right audio input. Consecutive draft. We're day number 5. All right, just making sure we're good looking at my little focus right, whatever you call it. All right, anyways, we're going to be doing some drafting today. We're going to be doing some trivia, and I also believe we are going to, react to some news. Scroll the Twitter on the Coach Speak Index. I always kind of like scrolling through that. Kind of updates you kind of on some of the training camp stuff the big media might miss, that stuff Scheffner's not tweeting about, or, JBA football or whatever the other aggregator accounts are out there. So we're going to do that. We're going to do some trivia. We're going to react to some news. Then we're going to hop into draft. Before we do any of that, though, let's hit the intro.
Everything to start let's go around.
All right, let's take a look at this trivia right here. We got Georgia/Tech. Name every player that played college football for Georgia or Georgia Tech that ended the 2023 regular season with positive PPR fantasy points. So this one should be, it's just kind of a Georgia thing. So if there's any Georgia fans in here, or Georgia Tech fans, I should say, anyone from the state of Georgia should be able to help us out with this. Obviously, we have Stafford first. Another quarterback. Who's the... Oh, Justin Fields, I guess, because he technically played at Georgia. So, okay, so it's like not even just like getting drafted from, he just had to have played there. So that's good to know. Obviously, we got James Cook here. We got Swift is a Georgia Bulldog. Raiders running back. Zamir White is Georgia. Zamir White. There we go. San Francisco running back. Could be Georgia Tech too. So I'm trying to think. Not McCaffrey, not Elijah Mitchell. I don't know where Jordan Mason went to school, but this could be Jordan Mason. I don't think it's fullback, otherwise I would say it. I think it might be Jordan Mason. I don't know where he went to school. Is there any other Georgia or Georgia Tech running back I'm missing? Tyrion Davis-Price was an LSU Tiger. I'm gonna go Jordan Mason here. Jordan, I don't know where he went to school, so that's the only guess I have. Okay, there we go. Nick Chubb for the Browns. That's a gimme. Lions, that's going to be Jahmyr Gibbs. Went to Georgia Tech before he went to Bama. So that's going to be Jahmyr Gibbs. Wide receiver, Georgia Tech. Not Debo. Okay, this got to be Juwan Jennings, right? Because it's not Debo. It's not Ayuk. Because South Carolina, Brandon Ayuk was Arizona State. And then Juwan Jennings, Ricky Pearsall went to Florida. That's the only receiver I can. It's got to be Juwan Jennings. I don't know where he went, so I'm guessing it's him. It's not Juwan Jennings. Who's the receiver for the Niners that went to one of these schools? Is this like Ray McLeod? Ray McLeod was on the Niners last year, right? I think it could be Ray McLeod. Okay, it's not Ray McLeod. Interesting. I know this was Mecole Hardman. I know he went to Georgia. There we go. Okay, Colts wide receiver. Paris Campbell, Ohio State. Josh Downs, UNC. USC for Michael Pittman. Alec Pierce was from Cincinnati. I don't know if they were anywhere first. Okay, this tight end is, I know. Oh my God, he's like the last tight end on the roster. What is his name? Oh my God, what is his name? Anderson. It's something Anderson. He's a tight end. Oh, I don't know his first name. I forget his. I should know. Oh no, it's John Fitzpatrick. It's John Fitzpatrick. That's his name. There we go. That's what being an Atlanta Falcons fan is right there. Okay, tight end. It's not Kittle. Charlie Warner. I don't know where he went to school. That's the only guess I have though. Is Charlie Warner. I'm gonna guess him because he's the only other tight end I know that played for the Niners last year. Okay, there we go. Kicker. I mean, is it Butker? That's the only guess I don't know where he went to school either. Okay, there we go. Harrison Butker. Tight end for the Giants. It's not okay. I don't know why I thought that. Okay, it's not Waller, obviously. It's not actually, is it Waller? I don't know where Waller went to school. I'm pretty sure he's a small school guy. Could this be Could this be what's his face? Daniel Bellinger? That could be Daniel Bellinger, right? Let's guess that. I don't know another tight end. It's not Daniel Bellinger. This one is Darnell Washington. Darnell Washington. There we go. This receiver. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. Oh, it's Pickens. What am I doing? It's George Pickens. George Pickens. I think Waller went to Georgia Tech. Well, that would be very helpful. Well, I guess we have two guesses at it. Waller had. I don't know where he went. Okay, he did go to Georgia Tech. That's a great guess, DMH. Great guess. We are so close. We have two guesses to clear this board here. Oh, three. We have a receiver still. Okay, who is this receiver? Did Debo like go to Georgia or something? Before, or like Ayuk? Were they anywhere before? Because I know Ayuk was drafted out of Arizona State. I know Debo was out of South Carolina, but I don't know if they were like maybe they fucked around and were there a year before. Because because receiver, who are even the other receivers on the Niners? Ayuk, Debo, Juwan Jennings, Ray McLeod. I literally cannot name another one. I can't name another one. Tight end. Who is this? Another tight end for the Giants. Man. Who is in I can't even name another tight end. It's gonna be like some freaking nobody that I've never heard of. Because it's not Waller and it's not Bellinger. I can't even name another tight end that played for the Giants. I have no clue. Receiver for the Colts. I don't know who this is either. I don't even because it's not like, is Alec Pierce a transfer from Georgia Tech? Maybe Chris Conley. That is a great guess. Awesome, Albert. There we go. Okay, we got two left. Here we go. Receiver for the Colts, man. Like was Alec Pierce a transfer from one of those Georgia schools to Cincinnati? I don't think it was Pittman. I don't think it was Downs. I'm trying to think of another receiver for the Colts. Isn't there? No, I'm thinking of Goodwin. That's the running back. Tyler Goodson is who I'm thinking of. That's a running back. Oh man, Isaiah McKenzie wasn't he? He was on the Giants last year though, right? He wasn't on the Colts. He was on the Giants last year. I got nothing. We'll try. I genuinely don't know. Let's just try Pierce. Maybe he was a transfer. I have no clue though. It wasn't Pierce. Okay, let's go. I don't know. I'm giving up. Let's just go Josh Downs. It's not right though. Lawrence K. Oh, I thought I seen McKay. Who am I thinking of? I literally said Isaiah McKenzie. Who was I thinking of that was on the Giants last year? I was thinking of Paris Campbell. Paris Campbell was who I was thinking of. But I meant, okay, I should have got Isaiah McKenzie. I would have never got Lawrence Cager, though. I know the name, but I'd forgot that he was on the Giants. I would have never gotten that. So, okay, that's fun. That was fun. That was just a fun time. But let's transition to, I want to go look at the Coach Speak Index real quick. Just, kind of take a scroll through this real quick and kind of react to some of the news. I feel this is a good place for news for if you're not giving this account a follow, it's an unbelievable follow. It's really, really good. So I'll just maybe I'll click on a video that interests me. But we got Joe Brady on Dawson Knox. He's huge for our offense. He's a complete tight end. Yeah, well, I mean, every time they're going to say that. I saw the Jalen McMillan thing. This one was a big thing, obviously, kind of already getting that hype. I mean, he's gotten hype like this before. So nothing shocking there. Anything else? I got a whole bunch of Jalen McMillan. Oh my goodness. The OCN though. I like this. Dan Quinn likes Austin Eckler's work ethic, leadership, and attention to detail. Are any of these things like football actually related? You know what I mean? Where it's like your leadership doesn't help you get PPR points. You know what I mean? Jameson Williams, he's only gonna get better every day. He'll just keep putting it in. He's got the right mindset. That's good. That's good for JMO. That's good coach speak for JMO, considering like Dan Campbell's been pretty honest about JMO, sometimes. Or he'll say if he's fucking up. Like last year, I feel like the last 2 years it's been like JMO's fucking up. He's got to figure it out. Sounds like he's kind of starting to figure it out. Kind of like Ayuk. Remember when Ayuk kind of started off like he had a really good rookie season, outperformed Debo, and then the next year everyone was drafting Ayuk, but it sounded like he was kind of like not really taking it seriously as much, kind of fucking around. Had a terrible second year, comes back for the third year, great year, and now last year was his fourth year, unbelievable year. So this could be J-Mo could kind of follow that, that Brandon Ayuk, kind of, like ebbs and flows for him. It kind of feels similar. You know what I mean? So I think J-Mo could, maybe he just figures it out. Like, they're completely different players, but I think, that's at least there's we've seen this happen before with some coaching stuff. I saw the Josh Downs thing today. This one's worth a listen. I think this one's worth a listen because I thought it was really, really informative. So we'll give this one a listen. Here, let me rewind it.
I do like our set of weapons. I do like A.D. Mitchell. I like Pierce. My feelings on Pittman, and I think Downs is really freaking good. Like I think I got over. I don't know. I got talked about enough last year. What Downs was saying. Downs did some freaking good things now, and I think he's about to explode. So I do think we have enough weapons there. I do.
That's pretty good from Ballard. Again, Ballard's not the coach, but obviously, I mean, he's got to feel good about Ballard. Or Ballard's got to be good about Downs, is what I should say. But so yeah, some other stuff. I think I asked Anthony Richardson. I'm not really interested in that. Jonathan Taylor will have a big year. I saw that yesterday. So yeah, something about Kyron Williams. Yeah, I mean, yeah. I didn't think this was really. He's going to lead the way for that running back room. That's kind of just what he has to say. That's what McVay has to say. So I just thought that was interesting. Okay, I feel like that does it for news. Some interesting stuff in there. Obviously, the Downs part of that. We have the J-Mo part of that, and then I think Jalen McMillan. So those are like my three big takeaways from the stuff I saw on this account today. Obviously, some highlights. Garrett Wilson. You have a couple of Malik Neighbors highlights making their way on the airwaves, but all that good jazz. Let's transition over to Underdog Fantasy, where we are going to draft some teams. I'm thinking we go in the Corgi. Is 20 seconds per pick? So I feel like Underdog is kind of making this push to a little faster drafting. Like obviously, like the contests that have been open are 30 seconds per pick, but I mean the Fast Puppy was 20 seconds. Obviously, the Corgi is now 20 seconds too. Single entry for the Corgi. We got again 212, 110, 15, 75 seed final. So a lower seed final, 25K to first. Little bit of a flat payout, like 15K to second, 10K to third. It's a bit of a flat payout, which is nice. So that's fun. You actually only get paid too if you make the finals. You only get paid if you make the finals, which is interesting. So I think that's obviously that's why it's a bit of a flat payout. So I kind of like that. So obviously, like week 16, I feel like is really big in this contest because like even if you get right, like let's say you get, let's just hop into it because it's a lot easier to look at it. I don't know why, like for some reason, like it cuts off when you're on the lobby. When you get into the actual draft room, you can kind of look at it easier. So let's dive into the Corgi. That's what I want to draft today. They just dropped this a little bit ago. So let's hop into the Corgi. I don't know if they ever dropped a Corgi. I think this might be the first one, but we're going to hop in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, enter. Waiting on 6 people. If you want to come draft with us, come on in. Going to be a fun time. Let's get it going. Yeah, okay. Now let's look at this like this. Is it? Yeah. See, like I think week 16, like this might be a contest where like I might try in week 16 the shit out of this contest because you look at it. It's if I can turn 5 into 500, like all I have to do is get top what, like top 25th percentile, right? Because 50 divided by 75, I guess top 33 percentile. To get like $500 out of this to really to 10x, not 10x. That'd be what? What's the math? Am I stupid? To 100x my money, excuse me. To 100x my money, I just need to get top 33 percentile. Like that feels pretty good odds. Like, and then to get top 10, like what's 10 divided by 75? What's the math on that? What is 10 divided by 75? I guess I should know that. 13%. So top what? 87th percentile. To get $1,000. Like I think week 16, I think is the move for this contest. Week 16 is definitely the move. Who do we got in here today? We got LOL Simo. Is that how you say it? I don't even know. Really nobody else. Oh, DMH is in here. Okay, what's going on? I don't recognize any of these other names, but here we go. Let's get after it. Hope everyone's having a good day. Let's get to some comments here. Am I the only one fading Josh Allen a bit more than consensus this year due to the fact he lost his wide receivers? I'm not really worried about that. You look at how Josh, no one talks about the tush push with Josh Allen, but like you look at the like toward the end of last year, Josh Allen had a ton of rushing touchdowns, a ton of like tush push type of stuff, and like it's the rushing upside you're excited about with Josh Allen. I think their offense is going to be fine. I like their weapons more across the board. Obviously, they lose Diggs, but I think I like Curtis Samuel, a lot, just, kind of help out the offense, like a reliable guy. Like, I feel like they have more reliable weapons, if that makes any sense. Like, Gabe Davis was not reliable. We'll see if Keon Coleman's kind of the X factor on this, because I think Curtis Samuel will be reliable either way. I don't know if Keon Coleman will, but Kincaid is still there. They got James Cook. They got, Ray Davis, who I do like. So I will include him in like someone that will help the overall quality of the offense. I think they're going to be fine. Maybe it's not. Maybe I don't know. Maybe it just looks better because Allen's not going to force feed the ball to Diggs. You know what I mean? Like maybe it does just look better, and you still have Josh Allen at the end of the day, right? If Josh Allen's really that guy, he can carry this team, and we think he's that guy. So I'm fine still drafting Josh Allen where he's going, just for the rushing upside alone. So, what's up, Aaron? How we doing today? Just had my redraft league on Sunday, and I got Ayuk in the 5th round. That is a absolute steal. Absolute steal. Love to hear it. I'm in the one hole taking CDL. Oh, gotcha. There we go. Okay. There we go. We got Utah. We got Greg in here. Nice. 750 to first. Hope I win. I mean, getting Ayuk in the 5th is robbery. That is robbery. Okay, I'm going Garrett Wilson here. I'm going to go with my guy. I get one shot at this team. I'm going to draft my guys. I'm not going to try. I'm not going to care about exposure on this team. I'm going to draft my guys. I will ride or die with my guys on this team. So Garrett Wilson's our favorite, our favorite late first round type of pick. So I'm definitely fine with Garrett Wilson here. We'll see who comes back around. Harrison goes. Let's see. Like, obviously, like a Garrett Drake London team would be fun. I wouldn't mind Olave on this roster either. Either of these two. All week 12 buys, but I don't know if I care. JT, I wouldn't mind on this roster either. Let's see. Let's see how it goes. I told everyone he's holding out all year, and they believe me. Yeah. Well, I mean, I can't believe you waited to the 5th round. Like, he must have fell. Like, what was his ADP is the real question. That's what I want to know. Okay. Drake or JT? I don't know why. I feel like I want to go JT here. I said I want to go my guys. Yeah, London's there, but I feel like JT could. I feel like he's got like more upside. Like I feel like you're kind of drafting Drake London at his upside. JT could definitely be like the RB1 this year. You know what I mean? JT could definitely be the RB1 this year. So I'm fine with JT here. Also, I don't have to worry about too much of the bye week stuff either, which is a slight upgrade. So I'm fine with that. I wish they would leave Jordan Addison alone over a silly DUI. A silly DUI. Got to go. Liam is streaming, and he's a winner. That's fair, James. I'm not a winner. Liam is. Who did Liam get into it with on Twitter today? I saw it. Or was it yesterday? Who was it? Liam got into it with somebody on Twitter. Oh, my God. Why can't I remember who it was? It was Leone. Wasn't it Leone, I think? I think it was Leone. I got to double check that. Let me find out. Liam Murphy. I think it was Leone. Let me go to replies. That'll probably give me a better indication here. God, I can't. Why can't I find it now? It was definitely. Could somebody fact check me in the chat? Yeah. Okay. Thank you, Jason. No. Yeah, it was Leone. So, yeah, that was funny. That was a fun thread to read through, personally. Just kidding, but busy with life. Still catch your streams or like them at least. I appreciate you, James. I appreciate you, as always. You know that. Thank you. Also, too, guys, you want to see these sunglasses? I swear, these came in my pre-workout bottle that I just bought. They came in the pre-workout. They came in this bag, which is in a plastic bag, which was in another plastic bag. Should we put them on? Maybe we draft with them today. Here. How do we like that? Do we look good or do we not look good? I feel like we look good. They're like pit vipers. They say America on them. I think we draft with these on today. Who says no? I like them. Maybe we wear this a little more often, I wouldn't say no. I say yes. I say yes. All right. 3 picks away here. Now, like if Kyron fell here, this would be a spot where I'd be interested in going Kyron. I don't draft a lot of him, only 5% exposure to him. But I would definitely be down to drafting a little Kyron if he falls here. I don't know if he will. Outside of that, I'm fine going Dell. LOL Simo goes Kyron. Let's see here. I think I just go Josh Allen, to be honest. Okay, week 16. Who's week 16? Tennessee and Rams. That doesn't help me with either of these picks here. New England's a week 16 with him. Let's go Josh. Let's go Josh Allen. This is a week 17, but that's fine. We were just talking about Josh Allen. I'm fine, taking I want to take conviction guys. Josh Allen's a conviction guy for me. This is a team that I obviously want to do really well. So I'm going to take the guys that I like. I'm not going to worry about my exposure on this team. I'm going to draft the players that I think are going to score the most points, which is in theory what you should do every team. But you're probably not going to be right on all of those takes, which is why you diversify. I don't give a fuck about diversification on this. I don't give a shit. I'm going to draft the guys I think will score the most points. So the next guy for me there, it's Etienne or Higgins. I feel like we should probably lean the receiver for obvious reasons. So I'm guessing we're going to go T. Higgins here, unless JMF snipes us on T. Higgins. All right, T. Higgins it is. I don't want to think about it. T. Higgins. There we go. Week 12 bye, not great. Don't care. We got a lot of week 12 buys on here, actually. What's your go-to pre-workout? I go with Gorilla Mode. I never had Gorilla Mode pre-workout. I've had their energy drinks. I work at a nutrition store, so the pre-workout I buy is from my store. But it's called it's a Pandemic. I don't know if you ever had Pandemic pre-workout. Take a look into Pandemic pre-workout if you never had it. That is like my go-to. It's a keep in stock item for us at the shop. Like it is unbelievable. It is an unbelievable pre-workout. Pandemic, and the Pandemic has a lot of different like collabs, but there's a base version that's called Pandemic. It's from Panda Subs, which makes sense. But the pre-workout that I have is a Panda Subs Murica Labs like collab pre, and it's really good. Ton of beta alanine in there. I don't know if you guys care about the pre-workout stats, but yeah, the Panda Murica collab is awesome, but Pandemic by itself is freaking lit. About 350 milligrams caffeine, but it's good. Shade our Bindles look. Yeah, those little Bindles, little homage to Bindles here. Don't want any more Pandemic. Yeah, that's fair. I'm shocked this chat isn't flooded with the females after you put them glasses on. That's what I'm saying, dude. Like, what's the I was gonna make a bad joke. I'm not gonna say it, but I do like the bit that Flock has where it's like what he always says whereas his chat will always just be like, I'm watching your stream with my girlfriend right now, and then Flock will be like, do you want your girl to be taken by me, yours truly? Like, I think that's a funny bit. I think it's a funny bit. I was gonna go a step further and say, if there's a female in the chat, I will cheat on my girlfriend with you, but obviously I would never do that. Not a good joke to make. I think it's funny, but I don't think the chat would share the same sentiment. So that's why I didn't say it. I said it, but I didn't say it. You know what I mean? I didn't say it. You didn't hear it because I didn't say it. I just said that I was thinking about saying it. What did you think of the Mind of Mansion episode hyping up A.T. Perry? I mean, R.C. Fisher he's a controversial guy. He's a controversial guy. I don't agree with it. I don't agree with it personally. He also said Will Levis is the best quarterback from last year's class and this year's class. So there's that as well that you have to really think about if you agree with that or not. Okay. Higgins is a Cleveland. I'm literally going to make a point to get some week 16 on this team. I think we go Godwin. I really like Godwin. Also trying to avoid a bit of a week 12 bye scenario. So Godwin's a good pick there. What do you do if you're at 2 and prepared to take CMC or CeeDee Lamb and the guy at 1 picks Tyreek Hill? I take CMC. CMC 100%. I'm drafting no Christian Kirk at his current ADP. I'm not taking him as much of him either. I have a ton of big board Christian Kirk, which I'm fine with. I think that feels good. I like the big board Christian Kirk. I like it a lot. I like it a lot. All right. Now we have a decision to make. Joe Mixon, I think, is who I would prefer over James Cook. Kittle, having that San Francisco, isn't there? Do we have a San Francisco week 16, 17? No, we don't. Okay, running back or Kittle here? Running back or Kittle? I think we lean Joe Mixon here, personally. I think we lean Joe Mixon. No, I lied. We lean Kittle. Oh, we got Mixon. Never mind. I wasn't as fast on that one. I feel like the glasses hindered me. I feel like this is kind of like, I don't know. I don't feel like locked in with the glasses on. But yeah, I'm fine with Mixon. I need more. But I actually just wrote up Mixon for a little player profiler article, and I was a lot more in on Mixon. Did you know Mixon led the league last year in percentage of team carries inside the red zone at 76%? The second highest person for that was Derrick Henry at 66%, a full 10% lower than Joe Mixon. Joe Mixon has a knack for the end zone. Devin Singletary had more red zone. Devin Singletary, let me preface this first. Devin Singletary became the starter in week 9 for the Texans. Week 9 is when he became the full-time starter, kind of after that Dameon Pierce, type of thing. Week 9 was the first week where Devin Singletary got like a big load of the carries, right? Devin Singletary had more red zone carries than James Cook did the entire year. It was like by 1, but still. James Cook was the starter for the Bills the entire year. Devin Singletary was the starter for half the season? If you do 18 minus 9, that's 50%, half the season. Devin Singletary got more red zone carries in half a season than James Cook did the entire season. In a contest that we are looking at touchdowns. Also, James Cook only had 4 carries. I repeat, James Cook was 3rd in the league in rushing. 3rd in the league in rushing. Actually, he might be like 5th or 4th. He was top 5 in the league in rushing. I know that for sure. James Cook, top 5 in the league in rushing. He had 4 carries inside the 5-yard line. 4 carries. You know how many Joe Mixon had? 17. Like, I just don't see how you can draft James. James Cook is like the second. I take that back. James Cook is like the 3rd goal line option in Buffalo. Number 1 is Josh Allen. Number 2 is probably going to be Ray Davis. Latavius Murray got a ton of goal line carries last year. Number 3 might be James Cook. I don't like drafting James Cook. Can he, burst off, a 50-yard touchdown? Yes. Is he a threat out of the backfield? Yes. If the ball's on the 3-yard line, though, I don't think that James Cook's the first option or the second option. James Cook is he's like a fade for running back for me where he goes. I'll draft a couple shares of him. I'm going to be probably under 5% on James Cook, though. I'm going to be under 5% on James Cook. I just don't see why. In half-point PPR, we chase touchdowns. Joe Mixon's touchdown upside is significantly higher than James Cook. And I don't think that's really I don't think that's a hot take. I think that's just a fact. That's not even like an opinion. That's a fact. Keon Coleman here is interesting. We have so many Week 12 bye guys, though, to be honest. I don't know if I want to do that. And I can just take Curtis Samuel after. I'm going to go running. I'm going to go Ferg here. Again, a Dallas with Godwin, Week 16 right here. So I like that a lot. So I said I want to get some more Week 16. We're going to get some more Week 16 in here. After the first 2 days of training camp, has any hype boosted up anyone for you yet, or not buying any training camp hype? I think Joe Mixon has. Did you hear what Bobby Slowick said about Joe Mixon? He said he's a workhorse in every sense or something like that. Like he literally sounded like he wanted to have Joe Mixon over at his house for dinner. He was like, Joe Mixon, great guy, love to coach him. He can do anything we ask of him. He's a workhorse in every sense of the role. Like Joe Mixon, I think if anyone's gotten hype, I'm buying into, it's Joe Mixon. And I'm like only at 5%. 4%, that's going to change though. That's going to change. Now this is where we go Curtis Samuel. Week 12 bye guy. Wait, what? little different wording there. Yeah, Curtis Samuel here. I think Curtis Samuel could just outscore. Okay, we need to get some more receivers that are not Week 12 bye, though. I will say that. Oh my God, both our running backs are Week 14 bye too. That's not great. The bye week bros are furious. Yeah, just look up Coach Speak Index Joe Mixon. The clip is right there. It's like a 2-minute Bobby Slowick puff piece on Joe Mixon. It's awesome. Awesome clip. Guess the thought is Cook catches a ton of passes with the lack of talent at wide receiver. Fair. I think Curtis Samuel's going to catch a ton of passes, though. Like, I truly do. Kincaid's going to catch a ton. Keon Coleman, we'll see. But I don't know. Joe Mixon has no one else behind him, likely a 3-down back. 100% agree on that, too. Like, Dameon Pierce, getting a little bit of esteem, but they were quick to move from Dameon Pierce last year to Devin Singletary. Joe Mixon is a much better running back than Devin Singletary. So, all right. Everyone, make sure you drop a like on the video if not already. We're at 16 likes. 30 likes, we'll do a second draft. I think. Yeah, second draft. I had like a hard out like 6:15, but we might have time for that. We'll see when this draft ends, actually. But yeah, toss a like, toss a sub on the channel. All that good jazz. We're still drafting every day. We're trying to. I'm also going to be live with Best Ball Guy and Emo Cowboy at 8 p.m. So going to get dinner. Then I'm coming back to stream again with Best Ball Guy and Emo Cowboy, 8 p.m. Central Time. So 9 p.m. Eastern over on Best Ball Guy's channel. Over on Best Ball Guy's channel. Going to be a blast. So make sure you tune into that tonight. That'll be a fun time. Really excited for that. Love chopping it up with Best Ball Guy, Emo Cowboy, all that. I have to confront Emo Cowboy on his tweet today about Kyle Pitts. Emo Cowboy's working overtime to protect his brand. I'll say that. It was funny though. He was talking about like someone with Penix and penis and fat booty. So it was something like that. I don't even remember what it was, to be honest. Something like that. Devil's advocate, Mixon dealing with hamstring issues, and they drafted Jordan, the rookie running back. I think they did draft him, but yeah, I don't know. I'm not really scared of Jawar Jordan. I don't know. He literally split a backfield with Garendo. I don't know. I'm not too in on it. You Emo Cowboy and Eric equals good times. I agree. It's gonna be great vibes, great times. Great vibes, great times. All right. I know who I want to go B-Rob here, but that would be my third week 14 bye running back. I can't do that. Spears is on the table here. I want to go Shaheed, but that would be my fourth receiver. Okay, good. I'll go Spears for sure, and then I'll figure out who this next receiver is going to be. I can't really go Shakir because it's another week 12 guy. Man, I don't really know. And Njoku, I wouldn't mind, 9 picks after ADP if he falls down there. I wouldn't mind Cooks. I want to go guys I like though. Cooks is not one of them. Jacoby Myers, I wouldn't mind grabbing him. Ugh, man, Cooks does week 17 stack though, which is nice. And again, week 17 matters in this. Week 16, excuse me, matters. I like week 16. You doing a Bulldog? Probably not. I'd rather do like 3 BBMs than do 1 Bulldog personally. Oh, dope shades looking like the Boz. These are from my pre-workout. If you missed it earlier, James, they were in my pre-workout bottle. Shout out Merca Labs and Panda Suffs. Shout out. Okay, I'm thinking Myers here, to be honest. I just like Myers better than Cooks. But if I'm wrong on Cooks, at least it's on a team that it's a single entry type of thing. Maybe I do go Cooks here because he does week 16 with Godwin. We already have Ferguson. Let's go Brandon Cooks on this team. Let's go Brandon Cooks. Let's just do it. What are your thoughts on Gus Edwards and the Chargers backfield? They drafted Joe Alton, have a great O-line. He goes to pick 117. He's a fine pick. I just don't know if he's going to he's never been the starter in his career. In terms of going into the season, Gus Edwards okay, yeah, we're going to ride Gus Edwards to the wheels fall off. And he's getting older. He's a bigger back. He's not the most elusive. He's definitely a goal line guy. But I don't know if he's how much upside does Gus Edwards have? Can Gus Edwards score 12 touchdowns? Maybe. But I just don't. I don't know. They draft Vidal. They still have Dobbins there. I just don't know if Gus Edwards holds on to that role. Because if he doesn't score touchdowns, he's dead. Gus Edwards could totally just be he could have maybe 800 rushing yards. But he also have 5 touchdowns, which wouldn't be great. I just don't see the upside case for Gus Edwards personally. He's not going to catch any passes. I don't see the upside. If he doesn't score a touchdown, he's dead. he's dead because he's not going to average like 100 yards a game. He's not going to average like 80 yards a game. Like, I just don't think he's that kind of. I don't know. I think it's going to be more of a committee than it is going to be like a Gus Edwards to the moon kind of thing. You know what I mean? I'm trusting Dobbins. Like, if I had to scale 1 to 10, how much I trust Dobbins this year, I'd put it at like a 4. Put it like a 4. He's not undraftable. I'm not drafting a ton of him. I do have a little bit more than consensus, though. But a little 4 or 5, I would say. 4 or 5 is how much I trust him. Harbaugh is the new coach and specifically added him in 13 touchdowns. He had 13 touchdowns last season. That was also on the Ravens, who are like one of the best teams in the league. I don't know if the Chargers are going to be one of like the best offenses in the league. You know what I mean? Still got Herbert. Yeah, they'll be fine. I just don't know if he gets 13 touchdowns again, you know? The only year Edwards got RB1 volume, he wasn't very efficient, and he scored 40% of his career touchdowns last season. He does not catch the ball at all. He's old. Exactly. I'm not. This is like the bear case for Gus Edwards. I'm not too in on him. I'll draft him every now and again, but I'm not too in on him at all. What's my exposure on Edwards? It is 3%. So I'm not really in on Edwards. I think I'd rather take more shots at Vidal and Dobbins, personally. Lower prices, good chance one of them outscores Edwards. I would say at least one of the two. You know, I just don't know. Edwards could feel like a pick if you're heavily exposed to him. I feel like he could just kill your team. I don't know why I feel like that, but that's just kind of how I feel. Do I have okay? Judy is interesting here because he's a week 16 with Higgins, which obviously, like I said, I think week 16 is something to exploit in this contest specifically. I think Ford is good too. Week 10 bye. I want to lean the receiver because I want to get more non-week. Oh, New England's good too. I'm going to go Ford first. Actually, no, I lied. I'm going to go Judy first. Because I'm fine with Chubb or Ford. And I'm also fine with like Jalen Polk here as well. Because he's a week 16 with Josh Allen. So that's good too. I like that as well. I'm really hoping Pacheco smashes. I like Pacheco's value right now. I think he goes in a tier where I like a lot of those guys, but I need to click more Isaiah Pacheco. Your Judy Higgins versus my Chase Amari. Well, there we go. I think I like your side of that better if we're looking at the pieces. Definitely, I like your side better, but you know what? That's fine. Okay, Ford goes. I think we go Polk here. Xavier Legette's also a week 16 with Arizona. I don't know why that I had Arizona. I don't. I had week 17 with Godwin. Polker. I said conviction guys, man. I did say conviction guys. I think we have to go with Legette here. I said conviction guys. I want my conviction guys on this team. Xavier Legette's the play. And you know what that means.
Overly excited my whole time, and I really trying to hold my tears in for real, man. I told my folks I wasn't going to crack. I was trying to be tough guy. But, man, I was really over excited.
Love it. Did you guys see the video of Legette doing the weather today? That was awesome. That was a great video. Not guys with convictions. I don't think Legette has any convictions, does he? Do any of my guys have convictions? I don't think so. Oh, Joe Mixon definitely does. Actually, I don't know if he has a conviction. Yeah, there's some controversy there, though. Other than that, I think my only guy with maybe some controversy is Mixon. Sounds like C murder. Not yet. Go look up the video of Legette doing the weather. That made my day. Okay. So we kind of nicely back up that receiver with, non-week 12 bye guys with, with Cooks, with Judy, with Legette. So that makes me feel good. We still have Godwin. So we're not totally dead for week 12. As far as what I'm leaning next, I don't really know. That statistics of wide receivers on bottom 5 offenses were pretty alarming. Flock put out a video on it this week. I don't think the Panthers will be a bottom 5 offense this year. I like the Panthers this year. They invested in the O-line. The coaching, I think, is going to be a complete 180 from what it was last year. Bryce Young's going into year 2, better weapons around them. They invested in the offense. They draft Legette in the first. They draft Brooks in the second. They traded they signed some guys to protect Bryce Young. I think I think the Panthers won't be bottom 5 this year. If anything, this makes me feel better about not drafting Jalen Polk, because I think New England will almost certainly be a bottom 5 offense. So I feel better about that. What's going on, Emo Cowboy? Pit Viper season. I got these out of a pre-workout for the people who are coming in late. Got these out of a bottle of a pre-workout, which is awesome. Deontay Johnson too. Huh? Yeah. But I like the Panthers this year, so I don't think they'll be a bottom 5 offense. Excited to chop it up with you later, baby. Excited to chop it up with you later. You should get Lil Wayne on stream. I mean, that's good to say, but like, I don't know if he'd come on stream. That's why I have one Garrett Wilson share. He plays with the Jets. Aaron Rodgers, though, baby. Aaron Rodgers. You didn't see that video today? You didn't see that video today? Dylan, I'll get to your question after this next pick here. All right, who we thinking? You know what? Pearsall 147. I'm going to go Algier here first. He's the running back I like the most. Yeah, let's go Algier. And then let's go. I don't know who I want on this turn. We could go Watson for the running back, or the quarterback, excuse me. I like Hunter Henry. That New England thing, that bottom 5 offense thing, though, kind of scares me off. I'm not going to lie, a little bit. But I wouldn't mind DeMario. Same thing, though, there. QJ. Obviously, he's getting some hype. I don't think he's an awful pick. I don't have any Denver, though. Jaleel McLaughlin could be kind of fun. Kendre Miller, too. Obviously, our boy Fant. A lot of different options here. Kendre goes. I think I'm going one of these tight ends or QJ. We have 7 receivers already. I don't feel the need to actually go receiver here. We already have 7. Leggett as our 7 feels good. I'm going to go one of these tight ends. I'm probably leaning Fant here. I'm probably going to lean Fant. Who do they play? Wait, they play Minnesota week 17. Okay, or week 16. Hunter Henry's the week 16 stack though. I don't care. I'm going Fant. Conviction guys on this team. Single entry, conviction guys. Okay. Dylan, let me get to your comment here. Keeper league question. CMC pick 6 or Kamara round 6? I think you got to go CMC. Normally, you like to take the value there, but I mean, Kamara, you're pretty much just Kamara goes round 6 anyway right now, doesn't he? Where do you go in this draft? Right, he goes about round 6, round 7. So it's not like you're actually losing out on value on Kamara. You know what I mean? If he goes on round 7, again, this could be like receivers get pushed up here, running backs get pushed down. So maybe he's going at about round 6. But if you're going to pick guys at value, I'd rather pick CMC. I'd rather have like the best player in fantasy last year. You know what I mean? I think I'd go CMC there. Normally I would take the value, but there really is no value on here. CMC pick 6 is kind of a value anyway. He's not going to follow the pick 6 in pretty much any league. So I think I would take CMC there. Dylan. Yep, CMC for sure. Yep. You got some good camp reports. I saw that today. That's what I was, considering him, but I don't know. QJ, yuck. These are 2 very differing comments right here. I like it. I like it when we don't disagree. I like it when we don't agree. Embrace debate. Harbaugh said QJ was going to be a problem for people. Yeah, a problem for the people who drafted him. Just kidding. I don't know that, but we'll see. Who knows? It's fucking July. It's July. Who knows? All right. 1472. I feel good about the running backs. I don't feel great. I like the tight end situation. This feels obviously like a 3 tight end team, 2 quarterbacks with Josh Allen, 5 running back build. Obviously starting with JT and Mixon early. This feels like a 5 RB build. But we'll see. Shark QJ. I don't know, man. I was in on Shark. I don't know why. For some reason, I feel like I could be wrong on that, though. I need to hear some good Shark hype before I draft him again. There was like a month stretch, though. I was like, Shark's the best value on the board. I've slowed down on that a little bit. I can't even give you a good reason why, to be honest. I really cannot give you a good reason why. But I've slowed down on drafting him a tad. All right. I'm looking for some week 16 here. Like Michael Wilson would be good with our Carolina. I wouldn't mind Dobbins. As our 5th RB. I wouldn't mind that. Bucky Irving, Tampa Bay, Dallas correlation. I'm almost leaning Bucky Irving over J.K. Dobbins a tad there. So let's see. Let's see who we get here. Let's see who we get here. I don't want Jim Harbaugh wide receiver 3. That's fair. That's fair. But what if he's a wide receiver 1? We don't know. Probably not, but who knows? I need to slow down on Shark Joe. I think he's talented, but always hurt. I agree. Ooh, Michael Wilson gets sniped. I think we go Bucky here. I think Bucky's the move here. Or do we go conviction guy, Jonnu Smith? Ooh, I think we go conviction. Conviction guy, John Smith and fans on a team that, you know what I mean? On a team where it's a single entry. I'm going to ride with my guys. This is the way. This is the way. This is the best tight end room we could have drafted. Maybe if Kyle Pitts was instead of Ferguson, but other than that, this is the best tight end room we could have drafted. All right, now looking ahead, who are guys that stack up? Obviously, Bucky does. Estime, I wouldn't mind either. All right. Let's see. Who do we got? Who are we going to get here? What's the pricing in full? Okay. I can't decide. Okay, who's going to be our second quarterback on this team is actually a better question we should probably figure out. We'll see it. Okay. Let's go Bucky here. Yeah, Bucky Irving's the move. We're done at running back. Dallas, Tampa Bay correlation there, which I like. Is that game in a dome? It is in a dome. That's awesome. I like that even more now. In a dome. That's good news for Week 16. Again, Week 16, this is a Week 16 contest, in my opinion. This is a Week 16 contest. It's a smaller field for the finals. It's only 75 people. So it's not like you're going up against, 500 like you would be like the puppy or something like that, or like you would in BBM. It's 212, 110, 1.5, 75. The only people who get money are the people who get to the finals. And I think as long as you're stacking, you have just as good a shot to get, $1,000 top 10 if you just like stack. I don't know if you really need to be Week 17 stacked up because it's only 75 seed final. This is a Week 16 contest. I firmly believe that. If you're going to draft the Corgi, Week 16. And what's really good, I would not know these Week 16 correlations if it weren't for bestballoverlay.com. You can use code PPR Tyler for $10 off a month. Track your exposures, track your combinations on the website itself. Shows you the Week 16, 17. It shows you Week 15 too if you want to look at that. I personally don't care about Week 15 as much, but it does show you those correlations as well. Shows you your exposures on screen, over-unders. It's a really, really solid just tool that you can use if you're maxing out BBM, weekly winners, any of those like single contest type deals you care a lot about, like BBM, like weekly winners, the eliminator, all that stuff. I would highly recommend it for those contests, or if you're just a volume drafter, it's something to look into if you are a volume drafter. So again, bestballoverlay.com. The link is in the description of this video for that. $10 off each month. It'll be $20 a month if you use my code. It's $30 a month without it. So you're actually saving like $10 per month, which is awesome. So really, really cool stuff. And they're going to have daily contests too. So you can obviously cancel any time, but if you're going to be doing, like the battle royales in season, like this is a awesome tool for that as well. So again, use code PPR Tyler for $10 off a month. Okay. Ad has been read. Javon Baker's a guy I would be fine drafting here. So I think the last two positions are one more receiver, one more quarterback. Thank God we get Bryce Young. He stacks up. I don't think that's a Week 12 bye. Week 11, perfect. Bryce Young's our selection there. Obviously, we have the Xavier Leggett correlation. And then after this, I think it's like Javon Baker. Greg Dortch is a Week 16 stack up with Carolina. I do like that. Zay Jones, I wouldn't mind either. I think even KJ Osborne has been running with the ones, and no one's talking about that. No one's talking about it. But you look at this. First through drills at camp, he's been running with the ones, I believe. So, maybe we go for like a lower owned guy in this contest, maybe, and try and steal some points other people aren't going to get. I'm almost leaning a little Osborne here. I'm not going to lie. I like Osborne. I mean, 2% drafted in the 18th round, like, yeah, it doesn't seem like a lot, but like, he's worth a click for a guy that's pretty buried on the ADP. Like, he goes where? KJ Osborne goes next to Brendan Rice and Alan Lazard. Like, that's not fair. Let's go KJ Osborne on this team. We're going to go KJ Osborne. Let's do it. Let's do it. Does the best ball overlay ever crash when you upload the CSV? Nope, that's on me. Forget that. Okay, here we go. It doesn't crash for me, no. I'm buying the overlay today with your code to supper you, bro. Thank you. To support, I guess is what you meant to say, but I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you, Greg. I appreciate that. Use my code. Don't use BBGs. Just kidding. Obviously, if you want to, you can. But use my code. I drafted Bryce Young because he's on the Chiefs week 12 as a fill-in. I drafted Bryce Young. Oh, because he has the Chiefs week 12 as a fill-in. I see what you're saying. Gotcha. All right. I think I'm gonna hop off here, guys. I don't think we're gonna be able to get another draft in time, and I have it, like I said, hard out around 6:15. So I may be live for like a couple of rounds, and I have to draft on my phone in the car. Don't want to do that, so I'm gonna hop off. One draft for me today, but I will be again live at 8 p.m. Central with Best Ball Guy and Emo Cowboy. So stay on the lookout for that on Best Ball Guy's channel. If you're not subscribed to Best Ball Guy, his channel link is in the description of this video. So make sure you go give him a sub, give him a like. Also, make sure you go follow Fantasy Sanctuary. That's Emo Cowboy's channel. A lot of cool stuff over there. Him and Tom are absolutely killing it. Go give them a sub as well. We will see you guys tomorrow on this channel once again, probably around 7:30. I get off at work at 7 Central. So 7:30, most likely when I will be live. So we will see you then. Everyone have a great rest of your night. We'll see you at 8 o'clock on Best Ball Guy's channel. And day 6 consecutive stream, consecutive draft will be tomorrow. See you guys later, 8 p.m. Be there. Peace.